Love is in the air. It must be close to Valentine's Day because in Grounded, throughout the entire month of February, you could pick up yourself some smoochy kisses. Where you'd normally find apples and billy hog bites, cookies, and donuts, you can now possibly find these kisses. All you have to do is smash them up with your hammer and grab the smoochy chunks. But what do they do? Well, to find out, you're gonna have to go over to a resource analyzer and analyze the chunks. Once you have analyzed the chunk, you'll now be able to make Cupid's arrow. And it says right here, an arrow that carries the spirit of love, occasionally forcing your target to fight alongside of you. If you want to make Cupid's arrow, you're going to need 5 feather arrows and 5 smoochy chunks just to make a batch of 5. So they are kind of expensive, so keep an eye out for those candies, but you can also go over to the duper inside of Burgle's lab. Inside of the machine, you'll be able to duplicate the smoochy chunks at a reasonable cost of raw science. However, if you want to duplicate the actual Cupid's arrows, you're going to need to have the 3rd disc to upgrade the duper machine, and I currently don't have that in this footage you're watching. But it's good to know you can duplicate both if you need to. Also, when you're smashing the chocolate, be on the lookout for a trinket that could drop called Valentine's Fortune. It's a tier 2 trinket that has a 5% chance of being dropped, but it'll give you the vampirism effect, basically getting health back for killing your enemies. Well, now that you have Cupid's arrows, I guess we should see what they do. So if you see a creature out in the wild by itself, and you shoot it with one of these arrows, you'll put it under a trance. Now, if it doesn't have anybody else to attack, it'll still try to attack you. However, it will be unable to do any damage so long as the effect is still active. In this case, you can see this gas isn't even hurting me from this creature. So not only is his bites not hurting me, his gas isn't hurting me as well. If we go over to another one of these stink bugs, now if we go over to another stink bug that has a stink bug in close proximity, or any other creature in close proximity for that matter, it will turn its attention to that stink bug and start attacking it. As you can see here, these two are fighting each other. However, I'm pretty sure they're not actually damaging each other. It just seems to be that they're kind of attacking each other and ignoring you completely. So it'll give you a great opportunity to just kind of get out of there. It is possible it's slightly bugged at the moment and they're supposed to be doing damage to each other, but I stood here for a while and it just didn't seem like anything was really happening. But one thing I did notice, after the effect wore off, they kept fighting each other. So it seems to go on until you just kind of leave the area. I guess the bigger question is, will these work on a boss fight? You already saw when I shot the stink bug earlier and there was nothing around for it to attack. It tried to attack me but wasn't doing any damage whatsoever. So let's say you shoot one of these at the broodmother. Does that mean you just get some free hits in and she can't do any damage to you? Well, I really want to find out. However, in this video, I'm not going to find out because currently on my channel, I'm doing a full playthrough of Grounded, bows only. So this is perfect for me, and I'll be saving these arrows to test them out on bosses throughout my series. You can just click on the playlist and check out the brand new series. But that's it for this little update. Hopefully you guys found it informative. If you did, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And as always, this has been your boy Laggin24, and I will see you next time.